Hi and welcome to another episode of Ask VSA, where I answer all of your questions and anything regarding singing. So if you have any questions regarding singing, please pop them in the comments below or email me and I'll be sure to get back to every single question and query regarding singing. This segment is proudly brought to you by the ultimate online singing course, guaranteeing results like no other singing course. And in today's segment, I am answering Hello Kitty's question. I have an 11-year-old child that is in group singing lessons. I do not think that she is progressing at all. What's your opinion on group singing lessons? Okay, now my opinion on group singing lessons. With group singing lessons, and I've had group singing lessons, and I was in choir when I was young. They are generally working as a group, so they're not working as an individual. So I will just talk about private singing lessons. I think private singing lessons are the way to go because you get, I'll tell you some pros and cons for both. Private singing lessons are great because the lessons are just for you, and especially with our establishment at Vox Singing Academy, we customize to the vocalist's needs, range, genre, and skill level. So we customize to what they want to do and what they want to get out of their voice. When you're in a group class, you're normally in a group class, they normally go for an hour, and you're normally in there with maybe 3 to 7 other people, and everyone does a scale all together. So the scale isn't customized to the individual, it's customized to the group, and it's just run off for the whole group. Then, what normally happens is each individual gets a chance to sing. And this is the one big positive in a group class, is that you get to sing in front of a group situation. So you start to sing and perform in front of people, which is the one only great aspect about group classes. So you're automatically getting up in front of people, and then you can also get feedback from these people after the class or wherever it may be. And then generally what happens is the teacher will critique that student very quickly, saying you've got to work on X, 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 and X. Then you generally run through the song again, and then it's over because the next student has to perform. So they generally have to get through the songs pretty quickly. So there's not a lot of detail. The lessons are very ad hoc and sort of just thrown at the student for them to sort of really do the work and the initiative at home. So if you're a very good singer, group classes might be good because a lot of the initiative is thrown at the student to go and do the work and the practice at home correctly. Again, if a student needs some individual work, they normally can't spend a lot of time on that one particular individual because all of the other students are going to feel that they're being neglected, and this one particular student is getting more of the time. Maybe because they're falling behind and they're not understanding the scale, or they're not practicing as much as the rest of the group, whatever it may be. But that's the reason why I'm not a big fan of group classes. As I said, I think they only have one really great positive. I think privates are the way to go if you want to progress quickly, and you want the attention of the teacher. Now again, with privates, you know, the student should be feeling better and feeling more confident in a couple of weeks if they're following the scales and the instruction of the teacher, and you've got a high quality teacher. Again, with our private lessons, we work through songs individually and we write down on the lyrics exactly what the student has to do and what we're expecting of the student next week, so that there's no excuses that the student doesn't bring the song back in, and it should be to a very good level with the notations and the instruction that we give all of our students on their lyrics when they're working on a song, whether it be covers or originals, and also the scales. When we record scales, we're also prompting the student. So if they're doing a scale, for instance, they're doing a trill, we'd be saying, okay, here's a trill. Ah, okay, make sure it's smooth. Ah, it's a little bit of a smile now. Ah, it's a little bit louder now. Ah, smile and look in the mirror. So we're giving them prompts as we're doing it. So we give all of our students really great information to take away, so that they can practice by themselves at home and get the maximum benefit from the lessons when they're at home. So that's why I can really sort of always recommend private lessons. Group classes are also good for the social aspect for people as well too, so you can meet other people that way, possibly songwriters, and collaborate with other people. So it's really good for that point. But really, I just think some of the bigger schools run group classes. We run some group classes for kids. We don't run group classes for adults because we just weren't getting the results from the adult group classes that we would expect them to be if they were taking private lessons for the same amount of time. So we run group classes for kids just for the social aspect and to perform in front of people. And we run regular student concerts every sort of couple of weeks, six to 8 weeks, so all of our students can get up and perform at any of the student concerts. Hope that answers your question. Hope that I've helped you out. Thank you so much for your question, and thank you everyone that's watched. I really appreciate it. Much love. Be good to each other. Have fun singing. See you next time. Bye-bye.